stage.
So what I'm doing now is I have this little piece of trim that I cut out from here. And you see the molding, the basic molding shape matches all the way around the window. Except this is a little bit stretched, so I'm just going to stretch this. But what I'm going to do here is I got this laid out to cut. You can kind of see. I'm going to cut all this out because it's got all these curves, right? And then I'm going to have to splice this piece in here to make it all the body lines match up. So if you look here and you remember that 8-inch piece that I cut, now I actually have this split so I can section it and extend it to fit this body line. This one had a shorter vertical extension this way, so I have to basically just lengthen it. But first I'm gonna line up all these body lines here with this piece and get this tacked in here, get it exactly flush, as good as you can get it. These little flat welder's magnets work great for that. If you get the arc too close to the magnet though, it won't really weld right. So you just gotta kind of play with it. So first I'm gonna get this section tacked in, and then I will build an extension from here to this one, or I might even just build a whole new bracket because it is a whole new top piece, and just form it as I weld because it is a fairly easy form job right there. That might be easier than having to add an extra splice weld, but I will kind of see how that goes after I get this tacked in and see what happens. It's 4:30 in the morning. Been out here since 9 o'clock, so that's what, seven and a half hours. Got this blended in here. Got the door welded on, front side and back side. Got that wood channeled out for the window there. Next is to do the top here, same deal as the bottom, and then start on the other side, so probably about another 15 hours left in it. And I got the car sitting just down in the drums for now. It's going to actually sit about 8 inches lower than this. I'm doing a body drop 5 inches, and then I'm doing a rear bag setup in the back, and the axle, or the top of the brake drum, is actually going to be right about here, so the tire will be up to about here, and it'll be about 10 inches lower in the back and 8 in the front. I'm gonna have to do a subframe, or like a Z step, bring it up to bring the whole car down, and then like I said, do the body drop. I'll stretch this around the frame, body drop it, make new mounts down under here. Then I have the drop axle and bags. Obviously when I get them in, I'll have to build a custom cross member that goes higher than this one. If you look right here, that cross member actually dips down underneath the frame, and that loses me 3 or 4 inches of drop. So I'm gonna have to build a cross member that actually goes flat or even straight up like this, but I'll have to wait until I get my motor in. And then I might also have to give a clearance for this axle here and reinforce the hell out of this right here, but that's to be decided. I kind of gotta see how it looks when the motor gets in and all that. Gotta make sure the pan's gonna clear on the motor, all that good stuff. It's coming along slowly but surely. I think I got about 62 hours maybe in this. It's day 7, so not bad. As you can see, I got this patch right here spliced in. Now I gotta tackle the top. So what I'm gonna do for the top, because this has like a, goes this way and then slightly starts going back down, I'm actually gonna cut this right here, pound it up, do a little pie cut, or yeah, pie cut it out, pound it up to straighten this back out so it's straight with the body. So it'll go up a little bit. And then I'll have to cut off this piece in here. All this piece in here will go away. And then continue to pie cut this right here because that's also going back at a slight angle. Now you can see that I have this molding all lined up here and this patched in. But since I cut off the doorpost here before because I had a reinforcing bar holding all this together in here with all this bracing, now I have to actually cut off this top molding piece off of this door corner. You can imagine how it was before. I'm going to have to cut this off. I got it scribed, measured it and scribed it. Cut this off and patch it in there. This is easier than fabbing something up. If you don't have this or forget it or for any other reason, this also looks like a basic bead roll. So if you have a bead roller, you could also make that. I just figured why not? It's already the right width. It's already got the perfect pattern, so I'll just use it. Day 8. 7 more hours today, making it about 77 hours total. Got this blended in up here, all this molding here. Looks nice, so the outside of this window is actually finished now, besides grinding. Also got the bottom part of this side done, as well as the top. This side's finished also, besides grinding. Along the inside in here, where that wood is broken right there, I'm just going to make a little sheet metal tab, or a sheet metal plate that goes about from there to there. Have it a couple bead rolls on it and screw it to the wood just to give it some extra strength right there. And then everywhere else that the wood has been chopped, so over here, it's been glued back together, but I'm also going to put plates over all of that and screw them in. You can see back here, I'll also do that. Next step is to start fitting up the doors. Once I get the doors fit up, I will take this body off the chassis, or body off the frame here, and then today I actually got a bunch of new goodies. Got a bunch of new goodies over here today from Chassis Tech. Bag mounts for the rear axle. You got the bars for a triangulated 4-link. They're really nice. Powder coated black. Got 2,500 pound bags. Bag mount for the frame. Outer mounts. mounts that weld on the rear end for the triangulated 4-link. You can see it's arched out there for the rear end. And then it's also got adjustable shock mounts, so you can pick either of the 3. All the bolts, all the hardware. This is a really good deal. Got it for $235 on eBay. All this stuff came shipped really nice. Bars are really heavy. The whole package is over 100 pounds, so you know it's heavy duty stuff. So I'm excited. Once I get the body off the frame, I can start working on the suspension stuff.
Okay.
Dude, think if it's sat this slow. This is where I gotta sit.
Serious?
Hopefully.
Holy shit! Hop right out over through the top and you're
It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be close to that.
Lisa has and shit.